I'm doing part of a visibility challenge, and I wanted to do a bit more of a kind of natural outdoor kind of video rather than the sort of polished in the office type. And I'm just heading out on a walk, and I don't normally bring my phone when I'm walking. I don't know if I'm looking in the right way. I'm going to look here instead. I don't normally bring my phone because I much prefer to sort of be free of having to think of anything or do anything and just sort of switch off. But I thought now would be a really nice opportunity to do a little video, and I'm in a really lovely part of near where I live. Very lucky to have trees. And I don't know about you, but I always really quite like watching videos of people when they're in the forest or with the trees. I quite like that. So I'm bringing nature to you. Yes, that's my intention, to bring nature to you and nature to your busy lives, busy responsibilities, busy days, busy minds. But I think I was sort of thinking about what to talk about. And I think that the topic of change is one that is very prominent and has been really over the past few years. And this isn't just necessarily on an individual level, this is very collective. It's happening to everyone. And we all can look back from sort of 4 or 5 years ago and think, well, yeah, I'm really not that same person, or so much has changed for me. Perhaps you've changed career, perhaps you've changed identity, perhaps you've travelled the world or live in a different area completely now. But I think a lot of people are still sort of going through that cycle, and I think much of us are being asked to do things differently and to shed old skins. And that isn't always an easy thing to do, shedding an identity or a kind of certainty about ourselves and who we are. It's very difficult. And obviously our identity can be very much connected to who we're in a relationship with or what kind of job we're doing. And I know for me, I let go, so I'm just looking around to see if there's anyone there. For me, I've definitely let go of a lot of things over the past 4 or 5 years. And it's taken me a while to sort of calibrate myself and to really think about what's important and what I want to focus on. And then, to be honest, it's not been easy really. And I'm normally the kind of person who I quite like change. I'm quite adaptive and I'm quite flexible. But yeah, things can throw us off guard and it can be stressful. And we don't, as a species, we're not always that good with making changes. So if you're going through that at the moment, I suppose what I would say is it's okay to feel a little bit confused. It's okay to not really have perspective, and that perspective and that clarity will come. And it might not be rapidly like it can be for some people. It might be a sort of more slower paced change, but patience is important. And I, for one, am definitely not very good at patience. And I know that I've been stepping into a very different template for, having been a coach for the past 15 years, but doing things slightly differently. And in particular, probably going from that sort of more traditional face-to-face, in-person, to a more sort of digital online, because that's just what I feel I want and it suits my life, and I really enjoy that freedom and that autonomy. And I'm still doing a bit of face-to-face work, but I'm doing a lot of face-to-face work, but mostly more online work now. So it's important to get out of the house, and I'm not always very good at getting out of the house, to be honest. So I'm going to make it an intention to get out more and go for more walks and soak up this beautiful environment that I live very close to, but to offer my insight and you're not alone, and patience kind of vibe, and perhaps also surrendering a little more rather than trying to control and hold on to what no longer serves. So that is my little waffle, my little personal insight for the day, and I hope to do more in the future. Have a great day.